Gary, looking ahead to Saturday's game against Wrexham, just to start with reflection on this last weekend, we weren't able to talk to you after the game, and we know we were disappointed with what happened at the end, but all in all, 6 matches unbeaten, another point on the road. Were you pleased overall?
Yeah, really pleased with the players, their application, the commitment to the game plan, very nearly carried out perfectly. We were very hard to beat. We asked a lot of our number 9s to press their whole back four. We wanted to give them a bit more of the ball. They struggle when they have more of the ball to break teams down. So we knew against a team that had scored 9 goals at home in their previous 2 games, we had to be very good out of possession. I thought we were. We then, obviously later in the game, tried to win it with Sonny coming on as a 9, a more kind of out-and-out 9 than Dimmy, and Pat Jones coming on with speed and nearly carried it off by scoring in the last minute, but obviously disallowed. But really pleased with the players. Another positive performance. Still things I think we can be better at in terms of when we have the ball, being more adventurous, creating more opportunities. But to go away from home to a team that scored 9 goals and we're playing really well at home, I think we showed what we're all about.
You spoke after the Rotherham game that you wanted to bring Sonny Cox on but weren't able to. So a week later you then were able to, and that was obviously part of the game plan to try and win the game. Were you pleased that you were able to get him on in that moment?
Yeah, I was, and I thought, once he kind of found his feet, I thought it was a difficult game to come onto. It was quite a fast game. There was a lot of kind of high intensity sprints, and he had to find his feet in the game. Then when he did, he gave us that threat. I thought in the last 10 minutes, it was probably our best spell in terms of the chances we created, the opportunities we created. But yeah, I want to see more of that. I want the players to, when we get forward and when we get in opposition half, to have more belief, more creativity. We have some talented players, and I want to see that more and score more goals. But ultimately, our out of possession, the foundation for every performance is clean sheets, and we've done really well at that recently.
Going into a game against a top team with 6 matches unbeaten and those 4 clean sheets, does it feel a lot better going into these games in good form than perhaps if we've been on a losing run?
Yeah, the morale is good. The players are enjoying their work, enjoying playing together. But ultimately, we still have a lot to play for. We still have a lot we want to achieve this season, and nothing's been decided in the league in top or bottom. So every game is important. Obviously, playing a team that's going for promotion is a real test of where you are as a team and where we see ourselves not only this season but next season as well. So hopefully it's a great occasion, full house at SGP, and yeah, we want to try and win a game for our supporters at home against a big team, something we've not done enough of this year, and Saturday will be a great time to start.
It's fair to say the team's probably in a much better place than it was when we faced Wrexham earlier in the season. How much do you think we can learn from that game and perhaps the games against the other top teams such as Birmingham?
Yeah, look, I think what we know against top teams in this league is it's very difficult. They are, fully equipped with 1 to 11. The finishers are always extremely strong. So we know these games are hard, but we also know at our very best we can compete and we can beat these teams when we get it right. But the details within that are very important. In the first game against Wrexham, the areas where we felt they would hurt us, they did, and we didn't defend those actions and situations well, and we have to be much better at that. We have to be clear how we're going to hurt Wrexham. We have to be braver when we have the ball. We have to pass with more quality and more intent in our play. We have to, when we get 1v1 opportunities, take them. So it's clear what we have to do. The difficulty is going and doing that. And like I said, all these games are tough, but at our very best, I believe we can beat these teams. And
when you look at the names they've got in their side, players that have previously played in levels above, it's a lot of threats we have to try and nullify, but I imagine, like you said, you've got a plan for that.
Yeah, first of all, we have to be solid. We have to be good without the ball, and I think that's been the big change in the team recently, where the back three have given us a brilliant platform for the team to go and kind of win games or win points. So yeah, we have to be very good with that, but we also, in my opinion, have to play better with the ball, be braver with the ball, by passing forward more, by being a bigger threat when we get the ball forward.
Crowd have made a huge difference in the last few weeks, ever since the Forest game and how well they did there for us. We need another decent crowd behind us in a sold-out game this weekend.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a display as well. The displays, the start of the game, when they get in the stadium early for the players warming up, it all adds to the players' performance. We need them to get behind us. We need them to inspire us, to push the players to the next level. As we've seen in the Nottingham Forest game, the players can get to those levels, but it has to be a two-way thing, that, you know, from the players to the supporters and vice versa. So it's a full house. We need everyone there and backing the team, and if we get that, I'm sure we can get them a special day at the park.
How's the team looking fitness-wise?
A few niggles this week. Ryan Trevitt, Ben Purrington, Demi Mitchell all missed training yesterday. We'll assess them today, tomorrow, so they're slight doubts, but hopefully they will be available. Everyone else has trained fully. We'll prepare today, tomorrow, and be ready to go Saturday.
Just in the last week, obviously, Joel Caldwell and Ed James away with Wales under-21s, an international debut for Ed, an extremely proud moment for him and for the club.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant for our younger players to get international recognition. Obviously, Joel's a lone player, so he's had that before, and it's great for him. But for Ed James to get that opportunity and to play and do well, then yeah, it's brilliant for him and brilliant for his future and his development. So yeah, he needs to stay in the squad and keep playing well for us to do that. So yeah, it's important he keeps that going.
And also yesterday we announced that Liam Oakes had signed his professional contract. We'd seen a little bit of him in various competitions this season and last, and he looks like he could be an excellent player. Yeah,
Oakes has been superb. He came in to the team very early this season in the Walsall game, and he'll be the first to say he had a difficult night in that game. The game was fast. He had jumped up, you know, a few levels to play in that. But what I love about Oakes is his attitude. He doesn't kind of hide in those situations. He wants the ball. He wants to keep doing the right things. And then when he played Bristol Street Motor games after that, I think he got man of the match in the first game after that, where, you know, there was a positive reaction to a difficult night, and that's what development of young players is all about. There's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be difficult moments, and you have to fight and kind of fight your way through that. And Oakes is someone, for me, with a brilliant attitude, and if he keeps working hard, has a big potential and future ahead of him.